Today we're making this gorgeous strawberry pie with a graham cracker crust. This one is perfect for summer. Hi, I'm Tara with Simply Made Eats and welcome to my channel. I have been super into summer baking with peaches and strawberries and all the things. It's the end of July and I know that's gonna be coming to an end soon, so I wanted to make a strawberry pie. This one is so good. It has this whipped cream cheese layer with a graham cracker crust that is so buttery and delicious. I know you guys will love this one, so let's get started. To get started, we're gonna make that graham cracker crust. We wanna preheat our oven to 350 degrees. We also wanna melt an entire stick of salted butter. If you like unsalted for graham cracker crust, you can definitely use that instead, but I like the salty stuff here. So we're gonna melt that until it's all done. Then we wanna just transfer it into a bowl and let it cool for a few minutes. I also like to add about 1.5 pounds of strawberries into a bowl and just fill it up with water. You can add a little bit of vinegar in here or lemon juice to get those really nice and clean. We also want to leave a full block of cream cheese out on the countertop. This is going to be best softened. That just leaves less lumps in that cream cheese filling. So let this soften. Graham cracker crust is seriously so easy to make at home. It's only 3 ingredients and it tastes so much better than that store-bought stuff that's been in that little pie dish forever. So we're gonna get started with some graham cracker crumbs. I've got 1.5 cups. We've also got our melted butter. And the whole recipe is gonna be linked in the description too, so you guys can find it there. And we have 1/3 cup of granulated sugar. And you just wanna mix this together until it's combined. What we're looking for is like a wet sand-like texture. It's just gonna be really easy to pack into our pie plate like this. Then once we get the texture we want, we're gonna go ahead and pour it right into our pie dish. Then you want to take a measuring cup and just pack it down so that it's all nice and even and really packed into the pie plate. Once we get this all packed in, we're gonna pop this into a 350-degree oven for about 12 to 15 minutes until it looks like nice and crisp but not too brown. Next, it's time to get started on the strawberries. So what you want to do is just rinse them really well. Then we're going to take a cutting board and just slice off the stems and then cut the strawberries into about 6 different slices. I like to just cut them smaller. The sauce gets a little bit better like that instead of having like this whole strawberry. You don't have to mash them or anything like that. We're gonna take 1/3 of these strawberries and keep them fresh. So I like to just transfer them into a Tupperware and stick them right in the fridge. The other 2/3 of the strawberries, we're gonna add those into a medium saucepan over medium-low heat. We're gonna cook these covered for about 5 minutes, then uncover them and stir them really well. Then we're gonna cover them again for about 3 minutes. Then uncover the strawberries. We're gonna add in that cornstarch and water mixture. We've got 1 teaspoon of cornstarch mixed with 1 tablespoon of water. Just whisk this really well together so it gets nice and liquid-like. You don't want any powdery chunks in the strawberries. Then go ahead and add this in. Turn your heat to low and just stir this in for a few minutes until it gets nice and syrupy. Then we're gonna transfer these strawberries, once they cool off a little bit, into another container. Then we're just gonna pop these in the fridge until it's time to serve, which is gonna be like 6 hours to overnight. Next, we're gonna whip up that cream cheese layer, which is the best part of this pie. And we don't have to do any more baking or anything. This is a no-bake recipe once that graham cracker crust is all done. For our whipped cream cheese layer, we're gonna add a block of cream cheese that's already softened into our stand mixer and just give it a little whip. Then we're gonna add in vanilla, and we've got our powdered sugar. You wanna do this on low speed so it doesn't puff all over your kitchen. Just whip this up until it's nice and combined. Next, we're gonna switch the bowls out, or you can just use a large bowl with a hand mixer if you don't have 2 bowls for your stand mixer. And we're gonna whip our heavy cream until stiff peaks form, which is just like when you pull the mixer out, it should stay into like a mountain shape and not be liquid anymore. So once we get our whipped cream all done, we are gonna fold that into our cream cheese mixture. And you wanna try and keep this nice and light and fluffy. So you don't wanna over mix. You kinda just wanna fold it in. You have to do a little bit more than folding. I really shouldn't call it a folding. You kinda have to stir it because that cream cheese mixture is a little bit on the heavy side. But you wanna just mix this until it's fully combined, and then we're gonna pour it right over our pie. You definitely have to mix it quite a few times to get it all mixed up. It almost looks like fruit dip when it's done. Like it's nice and light, but it has like that cream cheese texture as well. And we're just gonna pour it right on top of our pie. And then you wanna just carefully spread it out so you don't move that pie crust around. It's okay if you get a little bit of like graham cracker crumbs into this because we're gonna be covering with strawberries anyways, so it's really not a big deal. It happens. So I like to just cover this up with some plastic wrap. This is best if it sits overnight. However, if you make it in the morning, you can definitely eat it for dessert that night. It's no problem. We're gonna stick this in the fridge. Once you pull this out of the fridge, go ahead and top it with that strawberry syrup. Then you're just gonna add on some fresh strawberries just to make it look nice and pretty, and you can slice this and enjoy. That's it, we're all done with the strawberry pie. I hope you guys love this recipe. It really is the perfect summer dessert. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you try it, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already for new recipes every single week. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you next week. Bye.